Hello friends, now we are coming to another area, grammar. It's a very interesting and very challenging area, that is analysis of sentences. You will start with the simple one. Simple sentence. How to analyze the simple. Now a simple sentence, I told you, we have already seen. Let us take the sun rises in the east. So now we have seen this is the subject and this is the predicate, and predicate contains the verb rises. Okay, so this is simple. A simple sentence has two parts. First part is the subject and the second part is the predicate. That's very simple. Now, nature of the subject, that is what is going to attract us today. So that a subject has to be a noun. A subject, you can start a sentence only with a noun. It has to be a noun or a noun-like structure. Let's see what are the possible options for a subject. Let's say the subject. Subject, already I told you, it has to be a noun. Subject should be a noun. A noun means, you remember in the primary class we studied nouns, proper nouns, common nouns, countable nouns, uncountable nouns, then abstract nouns, concrete nouns, collective nouns, pronouns. Any of these can be subject of a sentence. That means a proper noun, you can have Tom. Tom is a good boy. Okay, that's a proper noun. Then a common noun, cat. Cats are useful. Singular or plural? Cats. Cats are useful. Or useful animals, you can say. Cats. And you can have stone. You can have cats. Then the dog is the dog. The dog is a faithful animal. Singular. So you have got proper, common nouns, singular and plural. Then what is abstract noun? Truth wins. Truth wins. See that? Truth wins. Truth. Abstract. Concrete noun, stone. Stone is red. So it's a concrete noun, or you can see nouns, only nouns. So collective noun, the committee or the cabinet. The cabinet is, that is collective noun. Abstract noun, concrete noun, collective noun. Then you have got pronouns. You have got I, we, you plural, then he, she, it, they. These are what you got? Pronouns. I am a boy, we are boys, you are a boy, you are boys, he is a boy, she is a girl, it is a cat, and they are boys. You have to have a noun. Then what else? What other possibilities are there? A noun-like structure are demonstratives. See, this, that, these, those. These are demonstrative pronouns, isn't it? Isn't it? This is a book, that is a book, these are books, those are books. Right? And then what else you can have? Pronouns you can have. You can see something like, noun-like structures, like for example, to, we sometimes we say like this now, to live is to enjoy. See that? To live, see this, what is this? That is an infinitive, an infinitive phrase, you can say. Infinitive. So that is a noun. To live is to enjoy. We can substitute with a noun. It is a noun-like structure. To live is. Understand? To live is. To enjoy is. To enjoy is to enjoy is to live. Same. Again, other way around again. To enjoy is to live. Understand? Then you can see another noun-like structure. You can see a pronouns. Then you can have what is called a phrase. It can be. See, slow and steady wins the race. Can be a phrase. A phrase can be a phrase. Slow and steady is a phrase. So that can be a subject. A gerund can be a subject. The ing verbal noun, gerund. That is eating too much is unhealthy. Unhealthy. So this is a gerund. Ing form. It's not a participle. It becomes a participle when it is. We use it as a part of a tense, like he is eating, they are eating. Like when it stands alone, it is a noun. It's called a gerund. A gerund. The technical term for that is gerund, or you can say a verbal noun. Verbal noun. Why is it called a verbal noun? Because the noun you are making this noun from a verb, eat. You can have any number. Drinking. Drinking is harmful for health. Drinking is injurious to health. Not drinking water, but drinking alcohol is injurious to health. Smoking is injurious to health. So a gerund can. Sometimes it can be a clause. What I said is true. That is equal to this is true. This is true. What I said is true. So you have got thousands of millions of subjects. The president, Monday, Tuesday, 1987 is a fine year. But remember, you have only 3 persons and 2 numbers. Take any of these 3 persons. First person, singular, plural, second person. Then all these you see here, all the different forms of subjects or look like nouns, like infinitive, gerund, then phrase and sentence. They're all third person. What I said is not I, so it is third person, or you. Eating, not I or you, so it is third person. Slow and steady, not I or you, or we, third person. To enjoy is not I or you, so third person. To live is not I or you, that is third person. Tom is third, cat, third person, then truth, stone, cabinet, third person. See? So except these 4, we have seen this already. These 4 words, that is I, we, you. I singular, we plural, you singular, we plural. All the others are third persons. Can be singular or it can be plural. So that is one aspect of the subject. Subject should be a noun, or it should be a noun-like structure. Noun-like structures are possible with infinitives, with phrases, with clauses, and with the gerunds. Understand? So that is very important for you. Have you taken all this? Have you taken this down? Very good. Then it is very good. Okay. Now, a very interesting thing about this subject which we should know is a subject can be expanded. There are many ways of expanding a subject. Subject is a noun and subject can be expanded. Means made big like this. That is, subject should be a noun, or a noun like word or structure, we say. For example, it can be a phrase, it can be a phrase. Noun like structures we have seen to infinitive, gerund, phrase, slow and steady, and close. So this can be, we can start a sentence like this. Understand? Okay. Now let's see, nouns can be expanded, or noun or subject. Noun, subject. Expansion. Expansion is possible. Since nouns can be expanded, subject is a noun. Nouns can be expanded. Even a single noun we call by a pet name, NP. A subject should be an NP. What is NP? NB, you know, NB. What is NB? What is the full form of NB? NB. What is the full form? Latin means nota bene. That's the full form. Nota bene. Bene means well. Nota means not. Not well. That's all. Not NOT, but NOT. Not well. That is the meaning of nota bene or NP. But this is another note. What is it? This is NP means noun phrase. Full form is noun phrase. Noun phrase. So now we can say the subject of a sentence has to be a noun phrase. Even a single word we call a noun phrase. You know why? Because it has got the potential to be expanded. We can call a small child a man because he has got the potential to grow up and become a mature person. That's why word says, no, child is the father of man, or on the intimations of immortality. That's called a symbol, immortality, or by Wordsworth. He calls the child the father of man. Because there is a potential. Understand? So here you can say there is potential for it. Even you say, okay, let's see. Let's think of a noun and then we'll see how king. That is better, king. See? How? This is a noun. Now, what are the different ways of expanding this? So just look at this. It's an indefinite article, a king. Definite article, the king. See? Definite article. Then, my king. Isn't it? Our country's king. Possessive noun, possessive adjective, my. Possessive countries, our countries. Isn't it? The king, wise and clever. The king, wise and clever. Yes, sir, that is adjective. But the adjectives you can expand. Here you can adjective phrase you can say. You can say the good king. By adjective. The good king. See that? You can have the king. The king. The father of our sorry, you can have a better will be the king. You are going to explain who the king is, the custodian of our rights and our rights. The king, the custodian of our wealth. Okay, that is better. Wealth. So in this case, we call this an apposition. Apposition. Apposition means a noun is given an explanation. The teacher, you can say, the teacher, the master of the class. So that is called the apposition. My father, the head of my family, that is apposition. You are explaining or giving further explanation about that noun. Then it is called apposition. By apposition, A-P-P-O-S-I-A-N, apposition. Don't stop it at apo or oppo. That's a different thing. That is a mobile phone, I think. Fit camera, isn't it? Oppo? Appo? I don't know. What is it? And then another thing, don't stop it here. App. That's also familiar to you. Now, this is apposition. Means you are explaining the noun further. You are giving an explanation about that noun. I have given you many examples like how we can, see, we are trying to find out what are the different ways of expanding a noun. So we have seen article, the definite article, you can have possessive adjective, possessive noun, you can have an adjectival phrase like this: king, wise and clever as ever. Wise and clever as ever. King Solomon, you can say, made a decision. The good king, the good nice king, the good nice gentle king. See? Now opposition, that's what we are trying now. Opposition, not opposition. Opposition means, say the teacher, our teacher, the master, the master of the class. Master of the class. Our principal, the head of the institution. My father, the master of the house. So this explaining, further giving information about it. Then naturally we will ask, what about this? Is this not opposition? No. The king wise and clever as ever. It doesn't define what he is. In this case, this is a kind of definition now. Defining the teacher, the master of the class. So instead of the teacher, you can use it like, here you cannot say the king, wise and clever. You cannot say wise and clever as ever. But in this case, even without this, you can continue the sentence, the master of the class. So that is opposition. Opposition is a defining process. Understand? The other thing is not like that. Okay, are you following me? Yes? So, there are hundreds of ways to expand a subject. Therefore, we call subjects noun phrases. Understand? Noun phrases. We can say, by the emphatic pronoun, as you see, Caesar himself conquered France. France is ancient himself. So Caesar himself. You are expanding that. Understand? That is the area. Then you can say past participle, you know. Dead men. Dead men tell no tales. Listen. For present participle, loving mothers conquer the mind of their children. See, a past participle can be used, a present participle can be used. Understand? Or a prepositional phrase. Here you have got birds of same feather, birds of same feather. Very famous, Students of same interest. So that is a prepositional phrase. So emphatic pronoun can be used to expand. Past participle can be used. Past participle, present participle can be used. Isn't it? A prepositional phrase like, isn't it? Yes. And opposition we have already seen. Alright? Then we have got it can be an infinitive phrase, like here got his will to live saved him. His will is to live. His will to live, preposition, infinitive. Understand? People are saying past. So there are how many ways? About 10-15 ways we have already seen to expand a subject. And sometimes what happens, you can go on expanding it. That's another thing. See, I'll show you an example. You can just go on, chain. See, you have got an adjectives like this. Adjectives. Presidents. Okay, now. The presidents. The good president. The good, nice, gentle, harmless, loving, beautiful, handsome president. See, you can go on adding like this. President of, you can say America or India or Japan or the good, nice, etc. See that? So, we have got this, what do you call opposition. So, the president, the head of the state, then it is opposition. The president, the head of the state, then it is opposition. So there are, as we have seen, many ways of expanding a subject. Subject has to be a noun, and it can be expanded using adjectives, adjectival phrases, infinitive phrases, past participles, present participles, then opposition, and as adjectival phrase I already told you. Articles you can use, emphatic pronouns you can, possessive adjective, possessive nouns, isn't it? The boy's hat. It's a possessive noun. The boy's hat. So, therefore, what I am trying to tell you is this. That is, a subject has to be a noun. It can be expanded. There are 15-20 ways we have already seen. Therefore, a subject is today called an NP. An NP. An NP means a noun phrase. So we said that a sentence should start with a noun phrase. In questions, of course, there is inversion, but the subject should be a noun phrase. When you say noun phrase, it can be even when you say, see the boys are smart. This is a noun phrase. You say, sir, you have told us that a phrase means a group of words. Yes, that's a potential. You can change it into a group of words, and therefore it is a phrase. So from now onwards, we will not say subject is a noun. but we will say subject is a noun phrase. So we have started analyzing a simple sentence. A simple sentence has two parts. First part is called the NP. First is the NP. Subject is an NP. It has to be an NP, a noun phrase. You call even a single word a noun phrase because it has got the capacity or the potential to get itself expanded by different ways, like starting right from article to end apposition. It's a defining process. I can define it now. The president, the head of the state, we can say. Isn't it? The teacher, the master of the class. Isn't that? Like that we can define. And therefore it is. So tomorrow we will analyze the rest of the sentence and see how it works as the predicate. Predicate has a verb and also it has got sometimes an object, sometimes a complement. The complement can be subject complement or it can be object complement. These things we will see tomorrow. Till then, you meditate on this. So that simple things, there is nothing to meditate, isn't it? Isn't it? Yes. Now let's say a sentence like this. Last class we had many, according to structure we divided the sentences into simple, complex, compound and compound, complex. So let's say I will write a sentence here and see what type of sentence is that. I sat by thieves and walked among the lowest of the dead. What kind of sentence is this? Simple, compound, complex, compound. I sat by thieves. Here it is very easy. Because this is a coordinating adjunction, and so coordinating adjunction can connect only equally important sentences. So you can say it's a compound sentence. It's a very famous sentence, and that's why I wrote it here. Okay. See that? There is a question like this, no? To be or not to be, that is the question. To be is a question. So what is to be? Infinitive. So you can start a sentence with an infinitive. To be. Just now we saw, no? Infinitive. You can start a sentence with infinitive. Alright? So when you find such a good and very beautiful sentences, then you should collect them and see what is this? What is the structure of this sentence? Is it simple? Is it complex? Is it compound or compound complex? That's the game that you can play in the class. Wishing you all best of luck. Bye.